Hey guys, what is up? The New Cubist here. Welcome to my modern house tutorial. This modern house is a really unique exterior. It's not like any other build I've ever done personally, and I think it looks really cool. It's got a completely filled out interior, guys. I'm telling you, we got chests over here. We got just so many chests up here. It's really cool. I mean, it fills out the space very nicely. We got a cool little bedroom, which is always awesome. And then down here we have a full enchantment table. Cool. And then on the upstairs floor we filled it out completely. There's not much more you can do with this. Made it look really nice. But yeah, if you guys want to know how to build this block by block, step by step, I'll show you how to build literally everything in the build. If you watch this entire video, you'll end up with this. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so for this build, you're going to need to find the materials found on my hotbar below. Pretty simple. Everything you need for the outside of the build fits in my inventory. A really simple material set, guys. So just spruce wood, cobblestone, and oak logs. Nothing complicated. The oak logs is purely for just the plants outside. You don't even have to have those, but everyone loves the little plants. But yeah, let's get started with the build. So I've built up a little bit of a framework from here for me to work with. It's going to make it a little bit easier to explain. But we're going to start off by taking these spruce wood planks, and we're going to place 5 in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like this. And you're going to go back a total of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, just like that. And then you're going to connect them and make a nice rectangular shape just like this. Ignore that pillar for now. So we're going to go to the front of the build, and we're going to go up a total of 7 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we should reach a nice height right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you can just sort of copy the height you have on the other ones. You can go ahead and connect them. We're going to have a little bit of areas where we have windows and such, but it's going to be easiest to just start off with a box and then just take your axe and break them as you need. You could technically watch till the end of the video, I guess, and do it like that, but I think it's going to be a little harder than it needs to be doing it that way. Now there is a little piece off to the side that you saw in the intro video, the piece to the left. I'm going to treat this as the front of the build, just so you guys have a frame of reference. You can choose either way to face your build, it really doesn't matter, but you want to start off by sort of building it where I did in the front, because it's going to be a little tricky if you don't. So right here we actually have a little room off to the side. It's a very tiny room. I think we're going to put chests in it. I don't know. I haven't designed the interior of this yet, so it's going to be kind of fun to do that on the fly. I should be able to think of something pretty cool. But yeah, we're just going to build this area right here. So it's just like, just comes out 3, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide like this. Just make sure you have a 1 block space gap like right here on either side, and then you know you have the right shape. So I didn't really explain the dimensions there because you don't really need them. So we're going to come up here, and we're going to make sure we are 1 block higher, just like this. As you can see, being 1 block higher will mean that we're just, well, 1 block higher up, which is always nice. It's always nice. And then you want to connect this area right here. Now you can fill this in, but then you're going to make your area even smaller. And from the outside, it's going to look like it's already segmented, but you want to make sure at the top at least you do that. Just because if you don't, it might look a little bit weird. But we didn't even fill in the top when we were building it, so we'll have to figure out something to put in there. But I do know that on the top of this, we're just going to fill it in with spruce wood slabs, just like this. It's going to be the best material to fill it with. And then, dare I say, maybe some glass, actually. Just some black glass would be good up here. I don't want to get rid of those panes, but we'll have to grab those back in just a second here. So let's grab the black panes back. There we go. So we're going to come off to the side here, and now we're going to build this little side room. Alright, so the side room is actually way simpler than it looks. It's just going to be, well, I didn't even think about how many blocks it's out. So it's out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I have everything else done. It's out 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it's just one, you just want to frame the entire outside. You want to have a 1 block gap all the way around. So you don't want to fill in this wall right here. That's going to be glass. You want to start by filling in this outer wall right here, which also has a little bit of glass, but I digress. Let's just extend this up and over, just like this. So what I meant was having that 1 block gap all the way around your build, all the way around this wooden box. So you see, 1 block gap all the way around. Even below it, you have that 1 block gap. So it's gonna look like it's floating, which is nice. That's sort of the goal with that area. Let's take black glass, and let's go ahead and just fill in this and get that over with. This entire middle area is going to be black glass, and then it's gonna be the exact same on this side. And there we go, just filled in. It's a little tricky to place panes. Let me know in the comments, is it hard to place panes on wherever you play Minecraft? Because I know for me, even with a mouse, it's still pretty hard, but I know it's probably even harder on Pocket Edition. But let me know in the comments. Okay, so I'm filling in black glass just right here and here. So I'm pretty sure you guys could copy that. I don't need to explain that too much. Let's go ahead and build the entrance here. So we do have everything we need for the entrance. Let's just break these 3 blocks right here. Let's put an upside down stair, Let's place the spruce wood door from the inside, and then let's place two upside down stairs on the same level as that stair. Place a fence below them, and then a plank in the middle. Now let's take some cobblestone here, and let's make, I think I just did a little bit of a patio. Yeah, nothing too big. It's not like a real patio, but it's kind of big. Or it's not kind of big. It's really not. I don't know why I said that, but it's perfect for this size of a build. Let's put it that way. So I put a little plant right there. That's gonna look nice. Let's go ahead and design all the windows for this area. I need to go look at the build, so I'll be right back. All right, so I got it in my head. So it's gonna be these 2 blocks, and then it's gonna be skip a block, 1 block, skip a block, and 1 block, just like that. Now it's gonna be the same sort of pattern on this side, guys. So 3 blocks, skip a block, and then 3 blocks, skip a block, and then 2 blocks. So the same as the other side, just extended to be a little bit longer. And then we're gonna copy the same thing here, skip a block, 1 block, skip a block, 1 block, just like that. Perfect. So now this nice little windowed area, I don't know, I just think it looks really nice to have like something coming off of your build that looks like that. Me personally, I like it. You may not like it, and you don't have to add it. It's not necessary at all. But we're gonna go ahead and break out these 6 blocks right here. So just a 1 frame like this, and then 1 block above this. So it's all sort of nicely proportioned in that it's easy to build. And it's definitely easy to build because these materials are uber obtainable in survival, which is always nice to have in a build. Okay, so right here, we're going to break out these 2 blocks, or these 6 blocks on this level right here, just 1 up from the ground, and then we're going to do a 2 block space, and then we're just going to do a thin little 1 wide window right here. Now something on the outside I did figure out, if you want to texture it like this, you can. It's going to make the outside look a little bit better. I don't really know what you guys think about it, but let me know. What do you guys think about doing some framing like that with the planks? It looks really good on the finished product, just like, well, I kind of deleted it a little bit, but you see, I went the other way on the build, and then that way I went that way. So I mean, it really doesn't matter what you do. I mean, you could definitely even remove that and just have some framing like that. I think it looks a lot better than it did before, and then maybe even putting some like bushes right here just to sort of emphasize that it's framed. I don't know, I kind of like the way that looks. Let me know in the comments if you like that too. So we're gonna just put a one little bush right there, and then these are going to be some 2 high bushes like this on the corners, and then we're gonna go in here and just do a little 1 high bush. And then let's go to the other side where this thing is. And I also did discover something with framing this as well. I don't know exactly what to do, but I was thinking if we framed it like this, it might look nice. I don't really like it as much as I do on the back. I think it looks a little bit funky just because it's sort of like a floating thing. You also could put supports right here if you wanted to, just to sort of denominate that it is indeed a structured item, because it may look a little bit better with those supports, but you really don't have to have them. It's really up to you, but for my own sanity, I'm gonna go ahead and add them. Now something I did do is I put like a plant right here, and then I made them, I think, 2 high, just like this, and then on the back I went ahead and just did 2 plants right here and here, and then made them a little bit higher too. Maybe actually they were just 1. I'm not really sure. Would these connect? You could do 3. Yeah, you actually could do 3, and I think that would look nice. And then we can go ahead and do that on the front here, and then that's going to conclude the exterior of the build. Now you may be thinking, you know, you did that framing on this side, why not do it on the other side? And I thought about that as well, but I'm not sure how it looks. Let me do it on the tutorial live, and then we'll see if it turns out well. If it doesn't, like, I don't know, because I've never done anything like that before, but I think it looks cool, right? I mean, like, that looks pretty cool, right? I don't know. I mean, if I look at it like from where I take a thumbnail like this, I think it looks better, but there's almost too many leaves or something. I don't know. There's something wrong about doing it on the front, and I can't explain it. I think it looks a little bit better just like how it was. But again, guys, I'm just here to give you options. You can really frame and do whatever you want with your builds, but that's just a couple of things I do. I definitely leave it on the back there, but I'm not so sure about doing it on the front. And if you want to extend these windows a little bit, that may make it look a little bit better. Actually makes it look a whole lot better. But I think those bushes right there were a little bit too high. I think they look a little bit better tamed down like that. But let's come into the build and let's actually get to designing the inside. Now, this area right here is a little bit tricky, okay? So we're gonna take a stair made of cobblestone, the same material as this. We're gonna put it right there, okay? And we're also gonna take a stair made of spruce, and then we're gonna put it, oh, I already had it. We'll put it right below, and then we can just break out these blocks, and you can get in and out of here real nice. You can even, I think you can put a slab here. No, but can you put a trap door here? That's the question. I haven't designed the inside. I did design that one area Yeah, so you can put a trapdoor there, I guess, if you wanted to. It's really not going to matter, but I'm going to go ahead and do the same sort of thing here. Maybe, no, I'm not going to do that right there. And I couldn't even put a trapdoor. Maybe just like break out 3 blocks and then put a slab on the top. And you give a nice little entrance into this area right here. So, yeah, I'm going to do maybe, what's an easy material? Maybe not. Well, nah, not brick. Actually, you know what? I like brick. It's not a very hard material to obtain. I don't think, at least. And it looks nice. So let's go ahead and just put it all throughout this area. And then we don't want to put brick in here, but we do want to segment the second floor in here. So I think that's why I made those windows a weird shape. So I'm gonna go up 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then on the 4th block I'm gonna place the slab on the top half of that 4th block. And then we should have a nice little area up here as well, which is cool because I like builds that have more than one floor. I think they're nice. I think they look cool. So let me see if I can devise a way to get up and down. Let's take a ladder and let's go maybe right here. I think would be the best place, just in the corner. And then we have a nice little area to get up and down. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so let me grab some materials we're gonna need to make this home into an actual home, and then I will be back in a second here. I'm trying to think about what could go in this little teeny tiny area. I'm not 100% sure, guys. I'm really not. Usually I am about these things, but I don't know what exactly could be fit in here. I'm thinking like I'm just gonna think on the fly, and I'm gonna try it because I feel like this is something that maybe you want to do that maybe I don't want to do, but maybe you want to, and I don't want you to miss the idea or something. So I'm just gonna take these chests and I'm gonna fill in this area with chests. Now you can, I was gonna say you can get the top one, but does it look like you can? Very well, at least. So let's take one of these trapdoors that we have right here, and then take our ladder, and you could do something like this. Now I know that looks a little weird off the bat, but hear me out. Look, you can stand on it and then open it, and then you can get to your, well, you can't even open the, that's why we couldn't get to it, because you can't open it. Oh my gosh, I'm so smart. Okay, let's take this, and I think you can actually reach, and I am on creative, but it doesn't increase your reach on the Java version, so you can actually access all these chests. I'm not sure if that's what you want to do with this area, but from the outside, it would look like it's like a survival build because it's full of chests, right? But I don't know. I mean, I think that's a good area. Like someone told me in my previous video, you need more chests in your builds. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double chests, but I don't know. Okay, let me think about some more things for the inside of this build, and I will be right back. So as I was thinking about chests, I looked over here and I saw another prime area for some chests. Now, I don't know if you want to put them here necessarily, but I think it looks nice just because, well, I don't know. I just think it looks nice. Now you can take some stairs here, and that will break into your floor here, but don't worry. You can make it look the same at the top and then a little different below, which is always nice. And now you got a nice little chest area, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And you could put a crafting table here if you wanted to as well, just so you had one and just like access to one, I guess. It really isn't gonna matter where you put those, but I try to make my build survival oriented. I'm not making them super pretty because super pretty is not super practical in most cases, but I think that looks pretty and it's practical because it's 3 furnaces you need. You're gonna need furnaces in survival. And I was thinking in here, I don't really know what else to put in here because you could put chests like going up right here, right? I mean, you definitely could, but then you're erring on the side of this looks a little funky because there's nothing under them. But then maybe a trap door? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I actually think that's pretty cool. You could even put a stair here made of the outside material. A spruce. I already had it right there. And then you could take a pot and a blue orchid just like this. And look, oh, that's a dinky little blue orchid, but okay. Now you may need some lighting in here as well, so let's grab some torches. This is a survival build after all, so you definitely have some areas to put torches. Don't worry about that. Everything's gonna be nice and lit up. For the sake of it looking pretty, I'm not gonna put the torches. I'm gonna ignore the survival aspect. I'm just not gonna put torches because I'm gonna forget about them, but I promise there's tons of places in here to put torches. Like there's literally so many places that I don't think you'd ever run out of areas to put torches, but it looks really cool like this. I actually am growing on that a lot. You could even, if you don't think that's supportive enough, you could put stairs under here. Now it would make the area in here feel a little bit smaller. And actually, I don't like that at all. Let's just take this spruce trapdoor and put those back. Okay, so we have some of this room design. We have a crafting table. We've got that. It's not a super huge area, so it's kind of hard to like just nudge things in here and there, but we can definitely find some areas to fit things. So up in here, I was thinking this should be the bedroom. It just feels like a fitting bedroom. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's got these grand windows with this nice view, and I have been building on 12. That's why my FPS isn't perfect. Now you guys can't see most of the world, but that's okay. We don't need to see it. We just need to see what's right in front of us for now. Okay, so this block right here, I'm going to break, and I'm actually going to put a slab on the upper half of it, okay? And then I'm going to put an ender chest here. Hear me out. We'll put the ender chest right there, so you can sort of see above it, and that doesn't really matter. It's okay. And let's go ahead and frame this, okay? So we have a hanging ender chest above the bed. Nice. We can't really put a bookshelf or anything like that next to it just because it connects, but we could break this block right here. And then let's go to the outside. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's go to the outside and let's make sure that doesn't look too weird. If it does, we can go ahead and fix it. Yeah, see, I liked how those were nice, like, flowing windows. We definitely don't want a bookcase there. Let me grab this. Okay, so let's just fix that and break these blocks right here. So there's a couple of things we could do because we can't do that. We can put a stair here and just sort of have a nice frame to put things on. As far as what you could put there, well, it's kind of limited, guys. It is kind of limited. You could put a chest because chests don't connect, right? No, they don't. Okay, so you could put a chest on one side, and then you could put a stair on the other with a pot and a cactus or something. Everyone loves cacti. I think they look nice in pots. I also do like blue orchids. If you can't tell, I do like blue orchids too. But yeah, that looks nice so far. Something else you could do, you could put beds. Oh my gosh, my cat, hold on. I feel really mean because I took my cat's toy and started shaking it around so she'd get out of her litter box and stop flailing in it, but now she's staring at me. Oh, she's going right back. She's going right back. Hold on, guys. Okay, I think she's done. So now we don't have to listen to that. Okay, so I was thinking as I was just sitting here, wondering why she has to do this so loudly. We could put a crafting table right there, and you could even put one right there. And that would definitely, I mean, give you access to crafting in your bedroom. But why are you crafting in your bedroom, man? Like, come on. Save that for the outside world, or the living room at least. But we could put a nice little pot here, and then we could definitely fit a painting right next to it. Now, there's not a whole lot of room in here, so there's not a whole lot you could do. Let me put some blocks down so it'll stop being weird. There we go. And then, yeah, I mean, it's a quaint little bedroom. It's not anything huge. You could put some carpeting in here, maybe some light blue and some gray mix. I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out, but yeah, something like that actually looks really good. Okay, cool. So we got a nice little bedroom now. You could, if you wanted to add texturing to your bedroom, there's a ton of ways you can do it, right? So if we can't see from the outside, you could put stairs right there, and that would just make the build look a little bit like bigger on the inside. You don't have to do those things. I would put a right side up stair right there. And then, yeah, I mean, see, you can do little things like that. You can take stairs, and then you could put it like behind your bed, and then above your bed if we could click on the right spot like that. And it makes it, well, you can't do it right there actually, but you could do it below it if you wanted to, but that looks a little weird, so we're not going to do that. But texturing like that can just make a build look nice. Okay, so I just said all that stuff about texturing, and now I'm like, can I put more texturing in the build? You could, I mean, you could make the entrance to this room look like that. It's a little bit bigger. I don't really know why you'd do that, but I mean, hey, if it makes your like house feel bigger, you can't do it right there. But like, if it makes your house feel bigger, like why not do it? See, I mean, it just makes everything look a little bit bigger. It's not actually bigger. I wouldn't put them there on the window frames, but yeah, let me think. Is there anything else we could really fit in here? Well, I do know one thing. If this is going to be a true survival build, we got to do an enchantment table. So let's come down in here. There's not really much room. I was thinking we could put one up here, but you can't put the books. Like, you'd have to put them on these walls, and then you got to deal with, it's just, nah, we're going to have to go underground for this, and it's not bad. I mean, it's kind of cool to always go underground. I like it. So let's make sure we're only going down 2 blocks, just like this. We don't need a whole lot of room, right? So we just need to break out an area that's a 3x3 like this, okay? And then the crafting table can just be, oh, not the crafting table, the enchantment table can be right here. Now you can put glowstone under it if you want to make it look a little bit fancier in here. It really doesn't matter. I mean, you're not, oh, put glowstone right there, not right there. And then you can fill this in, and then you can put bookcases all around like this. Not bookcases, bricks. And now you can take bookcases and put them all around, and you're gonna have a full enchantment table. This area does feel a little cramped, I admit. So, little nice trick. Take half slabs, and then just put them where these blocks are, and you're not even gonna notice a difference from above. Like, it's literally no different at all. But down below, it makes like a world of difference. Honestly, I'm gonna put the ladder on this block right here, and then I think I'll put an excessive amount of bookcases. But I'm gonna put them on the corners. I already know it'll be a full 30, but let's just go ahead and do that just to be sure. And then yeah, so what I was saying is, just to be sure, let's just put them on the corners, just because we're gonna break out some areas and put a few things here. So I like to put anvils in here because I mean, you're gonna need an anvil in here, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, maybe not, maybe not. We're gonna put a bookcase behind just because I'm OCD and I think it looks the best. Now this block right here is gonna have to turn into a stair or a slab. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just gonna put a stair there, and then we can put a chest like for your books, and then this one's gonna also turn into a stair. Gonna break that block right there, put a bookcase behind it, and then just throw an ender chest down. It's not even an ender chest, anvil, everything you're gonna need for your enchantment area, and you got a full 30 enchantment table, which I will confirm now, just for you critics out there saying I don't got a full 30. Look at that, efficiency 4, beat that, guys. Okay, so this area is still looking a little sparse, so let me think about it even more. And don't quote me on this, but I think a famous YouTuber once said, when in doubt, add bushes. I don't actually think someone said that, I'm pretty sure, and if someone did say that, it was Corrales. And I'm thinking in here, I really am, guys, but there's not a whole lot of area we could put like plants in here. We could do something like that, and it doesn't look bad at all, really. But like, I mean, where's the utility in that, guys? Come on, where's the utility? Even if we put a trapdoor on top, I mean, that actually fills the room up a little bit more. But our furnaces are only accessible from that area now. I don't really know where else you'd put a bush. I mean, you could try to, no, you can't put one right there. But I don't know. I think this room's already pretty much as good as it's gonna be. Now I know you can't really get up here, but you could put a spruce trapdoor like that, and then you could take ladders, right? And then, well, you can't put them there now because I decided to neuter the room a little bit and put that there. But look, if we put ladders right here, then you can get up here, and you can sort of come right here and get into these chests. So if you want to do something like that, you definitely can. Let's go ahead and just line the top since we did that on the other one. You can put a torch right there as well. So yeah. We could just actually put the ladder right there, and then you can just sort of jump. Cool. Okay. So that room's nice. This room is, I mean, it's as filled out as it's going to be. There's not much area to still fill out. We got the bedroom done. Let's go up top and see what we can do with the upstairs area, which is actually really nice. I think we could fit a lot up here in a little bit of space, but we'll see how well that turns out. So let's just start off with some chests, okay? Because you are going to need chests in a survival build. Very important. Very, very important. Someone did say they need more chests in the build, so I agree. I agree. We don't need more crafting tables. I'm already obsessed with the crafting tables. I'd put way too many, but we'll go ahead and just throw a crafting table for good measure right here. You can put a spruce trapdoor on top if you want to. It's really not important. Let's take a pot, actually. It's going to make it look a little bit better. And then let's see. What do we want to grab? A dark oak wood. There we go. Cool. And then maybe even just a stair here with something. I'm not really sure. Let's see. We don't have a whole lot. How did I do that? What did I do? Okay. I don't have a whole lot of furnaces, so might as well put a few more furnaces up here. We can't put them next to the window, so we'll just have to put them like right there, and then we can just put the full block down. Okay, so pretty much as full as it's gonna get. There's not a whole lot else you can really put in here because it's gonna have to be next to the window, but you could put a piece of soul sand there, and then you could put a stair right here. I wouldn't use the same material. Let's just go for like cobblestone, actually. Now that I think about it, let's put a cobblestone stair. I think you guys have sort of an idea of where I'm going with this. Let's take a brewing stand, okay, and let's put that on top of there. And can we fit a painting behind it? Because if we can, we should totally put it there. It's not necessary whatsoever, but okay, perfect. Okay, let's take a piece of nether wart. Oh wow, I spelled that wrong. Nether wart, and let's just plop that down right there. Now, you don't have to line this with anything really. I mean, it just looks kind of cool. It's just going to be sitting there growing. And then I think you can put a painting. Yeah, you can put a painting behind there like that. Cool. And then I think instead of this right here, we're actually going to want a cauldron. Just because we already do have that. We do have a crafting table elsewhere in the build. But maybe you want another crafting table in here. I don't really know. We could just put it right there. And let's take some water. Fill that in. Cool. Now you got a nice little brewing area. Is it big? No. Could you do much with it? Well, you can do a little bit with it, but we filled out this room as much as we literally could. There's not much. I mean, you can't put blocks right here. You could take carpet, I guess, if you wanted to, and do the same sort of green. Well, we shouldn't do it like that. We should do this. Yeah, we should do light gray and then this cyan right here. And you could do like a little bit of a carpet, maybe a little something up here. I don't know, just to make it feel a little bit cozier, I guess. Let's go ahead and take this ladder. Let's put that one more block up. Perfect. Okay. So on this floor, we didn't really have a carpet, so let's just go ahead and just sort of randomly place carpet blocks and then randomly choose the color. It's not really going to be important what colors you choose, but you want to make sure you just sort of mix them up a little bit. Maybe like that. Cool. Now we got a nice little carpet. Got a carpet in here. And I don't know, I think it looks cool. I don't know about the carpet on this floor just because I like the way brick looks, and if you're making that expensive block, you probably want to see it a little bit. Alright, so yeah, I think that's going to be a good conclusion to this build. If you enjoyed watching me build this, or you enjoyed actually building it yourself, please leave me a like down below. That's really going to help the channel out. If we could get 1,000 likes for this modern house, I'd be super, super happy. Again, I'm not a super, super talented modern builder, but I'm getting better and better, and I really hope you guys are enjoying the content I am producing. If you guys want to see more content like this and more, click that subscribe button and you get notified when I upload. If you don't want to see more videos by me, you don't have to subscribe. But if you want to use my shader pack, texture pack, or any of that stuff, it's all going to be down in the description below. I'd like to thank you guys a final time for watching. See, and my like survival builder instinct makes me want to do that. It makes me want to frame the window like this, but I know that that's not right for modern. It just looks a little weird. Like I want to go over here and I want to take cobblestone and I just want to like line it up, because I build in like a style that's more like survival oriented, I guess, and I really want to do stuff like that, but I'm not really totally sure how that looks. I think it looks okay, but it doesn't fit the blocky modern sort of I don't even know what it's called, but yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Okay, so if you guys want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. If you want to leave a like, if we could get 1,000 likes in this video, that would be highly appreciated. Let me know if you want to see more modern. Let me know if you want to see any specific ideas in the comments down below. But the interior of this build turned out pretty well. And this is a long-winded outro, so I am so sorry. But we got the enchantment table, we got everything in this build. So yeah, thank you guys a final time for watching, and I'll see you in the next build. Bye!